Hello, my friends. Welcome to the recap for week 11 GMan 4F REBBL season 17. And here at the top, let's continue. Let's start immediately with the table. Let's make an introduction with the first of all the positions on the table. First position, again, the Lizard Man, and they have 24 points. Three draws, one loss only this season. And the closest team is the Necromantic team with 21 points, only 3 points difference. We can see a change at the top next week after a long time. And Humans come in the third position with 20 points. This Necromantic team and the Lizardman team has the highest TV in the division, so generally high TV teams are not always, but generally good teams, so it is not very surprising to see. And the biggest surprise, I think, here we see the Ogre team, 18 points. These points are very close after here. Even the second and third position, no big difference, honestly. One match result can change the positions of the teams. It is a very nice season so far. Ogres are followed by Wood Elves, High Elves, Dark Elves, 3 Elf teams back to back each other, followed by Nurgles at 15. Skaven and Chaos Dwarves are low at 13 and 12 points. Generally, these two races are also competing races. Orcs coming with 12 points, and in the last three we see Dwarves, Goblin, and the Chaos. Chaos team, by the way, got their first win of the season, so the warning bells are ringing for the Goblins now. Goblins, they don't want to finish at the last, so maybe Chaos may have a chance to pass Goblins, and we will see. Anything can happen. And let's check our table about predictions. What happened about predictions for week 11? And we see very close points from 4 or 5 coaches. Only Andion couldn't guess correctly. Even he guessed the result correctly, not the score but the result correctly. He guessed he will win 1-0, but he won 2-1. There are 3 coaches say 2-1. That's very interesting. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Of course, Ogre will win against Dwarves. What was I thinking? Unbelievable. Yeah, I deserve to be last this week. But luckily, I got some other correct results, it looks like. And 53 coaches with 15 points and only 1 point less for the War Demon with 14 points. That's okay, that's nice. Totally, possibly you can get 35 points, so actually this is not very good, isn't it? Anyway, but getting points are also not easy, to be honest, so about 20 points should be average for an average performance, I think. So I think all coaches below the average this week. We have to work better, study better. Let's see. And on the total points, I Clinic and War Demon got very close to me. I think we should find a solution to handle for the first week. We should give some extra points for the missing points for the coaches who are in the competition for to be the top. We will think about it. Okay, any suggestions, please feel free to tell me. And League of the Suffering, this week we got another 55 points. We started the season very nicely with 55. Too much pain. I hope you got some pain in the Blood Bowl, but in your real life, hope you have a safe, healthy life. But in Blood Bowl, I hope we have too much pain. Not like week 8, only 22 points, horrible. So this week, almost passing our best week 1, another 55. Two teams with 12 points. Would have continued to suffer. I almost feel a little sad for them. And also Ogres. Ogres' loss was a very important Ogre, so actually more than these points, that really hurts the Ogre team. And other from this, the TV League, we reached to our highest average number and highest total number. It is parallel to each other, so it's not very surprising. 1710, and it is keep increasing. At the top, this week, Necromantic team made a 50 points difference from the Lizards. We have another 1900 team, Dwarves, and we may see, and there is a big jump for the Dark Elves. We may observe another 1900 very soon. Teams are developing, so increasing average TV is not very, very interesting to see. And we see the Wood Elves at the bottom of the table. That's also very sad. Humans, Chaos Dwarves. That is a big jump for the Nurgle. Chaos team, Skaven keeping at the same levels. Ogres lost an important Ogre. Orcs, 50-60 jump for the High Elves, and there's a big jump, 150 jump for the Dark Elves. Probably they spent some treasure to buy some positionals or some extra players. Yeah, that's the situation. Let's continue with the results. Is there any feedback? No feedback for week 11. Let's continue with the results. And the first match of the week was between the humans and the Skaven. The humans are in the race for the top position. Skaven team is slightly in the middle part of the table, so getting a draw for the human team needs to win if they want to get higher position. But of course, for playing humans not easy, so still very good. And let's check the details about the match. Human team lost fan factor because of this draw. And winnings 90k, only 20k winnings for the Kate car, for the Skaven. Human team had some economical loss also, a fresh lineman and the fresh catcher lost. Not a fresh catcher. Looks like after probably after the level up. Smashed ankle. And on the Scout team, only one body badly hurt. And when we check, when there's a mighty blow close, so it is not very surprising to see more injuries on the human side. Number of blocks is very high on the human side. Humans are also hitting with mighty blow. I'm not sure all their hits, but they have also potential to get removals against the armor 7. So number of armor breaks maybe can expect more than this. Oh, so the human team looks like got the chaos. And red team got more cast 5-2. So of course we don't know the result of the KO return backs. That's an important parameter to check. But that's the situation. So it is a 1-1. That's a good result for the Reds. Human team is performing very well this season. They're in the 3rd position. And let's see, is there any level up for anybody? No level ups, okay, very clean. We can continue with the second match. And this is the match of the week, Ogres versus Dwarves. Ogres are having a legendary season so far, but they got an MNG Ogre and dead ogre. That really hurts. Two doubles on this ogre, block and tackle. With break tackle much more useful. That really hurts this team economically also, and also for the performance. And ogres got one fan factor. They got the win, so it's not surprising. When we check the numbers, the number of blocks are more for the ogres. Armor breaks suffered more on the ogre's side. Not very surprising, and we don't know, of course, which players got hit. If it is Snotlings, you can expect much more higher armor break. 2 chaos suffered from the ogres and 7 chaos suffered from the ogres. That's really too much. Dwarf team got some level ups after this match. Banks and Tribute, we can check. When we check the casualties suffered on this list, we can see 5 Noblars and 2 Ogres suffered, and 2 blockers on the Dwarf side, not too much. But there is a good number of SPP for the Dwarves in this match, right? 3, 2, 5, 11, 15, 20, 22 SPP. Very nice. For the Ogres, also not too bad. 6, 12, and 17. Let's check the level ups. On the one Noblar got a level up. I'm not sure if he keeps this boy, Boiled Brain, but let's check if he's still in the team. No, he's fired. All right. And in the Dwarf team, Banks and Tribute. Here, let's see what he takes. I don't know, but this can be a guard, Tribute. Banks got Pylon. Very nice. And Tribute, Diving Tackle. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. And third match of the week. The top position in our division is Lizards lost points this week. 2 weeks in a row. Last week they lost to the Dark House. This week they got a draw against the High House. Looks like they are suffering against the Elf teams. When we check the number of blocks, there are 47 blocks by the Lizards and 32 from the High House. And the chaos suffered on the High House is 5 to 3 on the Lizards. Both sides suffered 1 casualty. High House served 2 players this match. Eldril was both as an inducement. He is an critical player in this matchup, I think. Probably they also got Wizard, maybe? I don't know, maybe. And when we check the casualties, the skink is badly hurt, and on the human team, the plus agility is badly hurt. The time of this injury is, of course, important. Apart from that, and we can see there is no level up on the Lizards. And for the human team also there is no level up. Oh, the High House also no level up. All right. And on the table there were High House are trying to get closer to the top side. Lizardman trying to save their spot for the first position, probably. Yeah, it's a nice draw for the high house, especially. I don't know their fixtures, but these elf teams can get closer to the top. You'll see. And our next match is the fourth match of the week. Wood Elves versus Necromantics. Necromantics got the win in this match, and they got the win as you expect them to get the win. They get kills, they get injuries, 3 kills, one of them is loner. This agility 5 catcher, that really sucks. Kick is an useful player for the elves, that also sucks. And probably Wood Elves didn't have enough players to fight in this match. Yordle Fresh Breeze, seeing him in this match as a star player is interesting. Totally, how many blocks? Not too many blocks also, 32 to 25. But armor broken is too much for the Wood Elves, isn't it? Maybe there were some falls also. 2 chaos and 8 casualties suffered. That's really too much. 3 kills. That's really very rough match for the Wood Elves. Not easy to win or get draw in this kind of situations. And this is what Necromantic team with this TV should do. This is also not very surprising thing, isn't it? They are falling, they have extra players, they are hitting with Mighty Blow, Claw. Yeah. One werewolf was missing this match, the Imperatore. So, yeah. No level up in the Necromantic team, and Wood Elves. Yordle star player got the level up. Okay, nothing special. And Wood Elf team was actually could be closer to the top if they could get the win, but instead Necromantic team made a jump and reached to the second position after this win. Congratulations. The next match between Orcs and Chaos. Chaos got the first win of the season. Congratulations, Harvey. Glad to see you got 3 points this week. Let's see how it happened. Chaos got 53 blocks. And obviously some of them with Claw and Mighty Blow. Probably that helped. There is an important niggle on an Orc Blitzer. That really sucks. 53 blocks and 5 armor break difference. Actually, we should check 4 armor break difference from the blocks. That's not very big difference actually. 3 casualties suffered by chaos in case, actually. And 4 chaos suffered from orcs. So it is pretty balanced. Orcs got 1 kill. It is a fresh beastman, so not a very big deal. Yeah, that's very nice. Congratulations to the Chaos. Maybe they can start to win after this week. Anything can happen. Grimt and Gutguf, Troll got level up and the Blitzer level up. Bloch, Guard, very nice players. Of course, this Troll may be a bloat. Let's check. How is the Troll? Troll didn't choose the level up yet. And the Bloch Blitzer also didn't choose the level up yet. Okay, we will see next week then. And our next match is between Chaos Dwarves and Dark Elves. When we check the teams, there is not too much removal potential in the Chaos Dwarf team. They have Nobla in this match, Bloch, Chainsaw players. And Dark Elves obviously got a nice ball sacker. The problem is here ball carrier has sure hands with strength 4, so it's not very effective actually. But blisters are annoying, especially with Mighty Blow. He can hunt some hobgoblins. This lineman is interesting. Wrestle and Mighty Blow. Very nice. When we check the number of blocks, very close to each other. And Chaos Dwarves had 14 armor breaks. Dark Elves got only 5 armor breaks. This is very low. Suffered Chaos are the same. Suffered Cast is just one difference. One more for the Dark Elves. Dark Elves suffered one more. Interesting 1-1. Not an important player loss on both teams. This player damaged back. Yeah, that sucks, but Wrestle and Mighty Blow, I think it is not a very good combo anyway. I feel like it is a bit bloaty. After Wrestle, you can guard also becomes a little less useful because you don't want your guard player go down after a block. So that's why I generally take dodge or block as a first level for the elves, line elves. Anyway, this witch elf got the level up. Let's check the level up results for the dark elf team. He gets dodge, but this player has really armor 7 and niggled, if I'm not wrong. Strength plus witch elf, oh that's nice. One witch elf with plus agility, other witch elf with plus strength. That's really very nice. Very happy for the dark elf coach. Malekith's King, Mountain Blitz. Congratulations, that's a nice level up. After he gets block, she will be much more solid. Yeah. And that match, Dark Elf, if Dark Elves could win the match, they could get to 18 points and they could be the number 4. Chaos Dwarves are losing their hopes every week. They cannot get enough wins. Dwarves not very helpful on the table. Yeah, and the last match, Nurgle versus Goblins. Nurgle with disturbing presence is annoying for Goblins. And when they have Claw, they have enough strength to fight with the trolls. When they have a nice ball carrier like this, it is very difficult to deal with them. 2 dead rotors, by the way. Interesting. And one of them is groin strain. I'm not sure if I saw both deaths on the match report. Interesting. Let's check from Discord. Did it say both deaths on the Nurgle Goblins match? There is only one, another one that here also. Did I wrote this? 5 plus 5 plus 1, it should be. For the Nurgle team. Yeah, I didn't write it. Yeah, I noticed something wrong here. Plus 1. All right. Now it is 11 points and situation changes. Let's organize the table also when we check it. If you notice some other problems, please tell me, I can correct. Yeah, Nurgle jumps to the second position with suffering 2 deaths in the last match. All right. 2 death rotors, but nothing serious. Rotors are there for dying in the Nurgle team. Minus agility, yeah, not a big deal. And a dead goblin economic loss. Yeah, and sorry, time to time my recording is, I need to stop. I have some contact I need to call, or I need to answer some call. Okay, let's continue with this match report. And number of blocks, 38 blocks from Nurgle, that's too much. Armor breaks suffered, difference is not too much actually. 4 to 2 chaos and 5 chaos suffered, 5 casualties suffered by the Nurgle. 3 death in this match, very nice. It's a very nice Blood Bowl match, 3 deaths. Alright, and 2 level ups, only 1 level up on the Nurgle team. It is the Sodium Chloride 2. Is that DP maybe? Sodium Chloride, it's a block, okay. Fair enough. And we finished checking the match results. I think we can continue with the predictions now. Let's continue with the predictions. First match of the match between Skaven and the Ogres. The TV difference is not very serious. The problem is Ogres have 5 big boys for this match. They already bought 1 fresh Ogre, I think. And their numbers looks like only 2 players missing. When we check the Skaven team has Mighty Blow, Tackle, Claw Block, but they don't have enough strength to fight. But they have very big advantage of having plus agility and 1 turner. 1 turner is also not very effective because he needs 1 push, and pushing the Ogres is not very easy. They don't have guards. What's possible? Only 3 gutter runners. Ogres may have a shot in this match, why not? 15:30, next match TV. They got some inducements, maybe they can spend some money for a wizard. Yeah, I think Ogres can get a draw in this match. I think they will break some Skaven armor. Yeah. And by the way, let me also show you the stunty table in REBBL. Ogres having a great season so far. Currently, they're in the top position. Ogres, halflings, and ogres. This season, our goblins are... we are performing very lowly, unfortunately. And hopefully, these 2 goblin teams can still reach. I checked mathematically. If they got 2 wins, top side loses always. They can get the lead champion, stunty champ. But if goblins cannot do it, I will prefer Andy or Ed to be the champion as ogres. Let's see. Congratulations to the Andion for the performance so far. Very great season, 5-3-3. Wonderful. And I think this match is a difficult one. Not giving a wizard against a Skaven team is also nice. If that ogre was playing, maybe They could suffer a wizard, but can ogres really seriously decrease the numbers of the Skaven team? Diving tackles can be annoying also. I will say a 1-1 result for this match. I will say 1-1. Let's see what happens. And the second match, let's close this page. Second match between humans and the high elves. On the overall table, human and high elves are, not very big difference. Only 3 points difference. This match can make a big change. High elves can be in the top group. They can get the win. Human team, humans are actually not too bad against elves. They can fight. They can overstrength against them. Let's check the high elf team again, roughly. I think this match is, and the TV difference was how they have some star player or wizards. I think human team will get the win here, 2-1. Let's see. Next match, Dwarf versus Wood Elves. How is the TV situation? Dwarves has very high TV. Wood Elves really suffered too much this season. They don't have very critical players. They will have some inducements, and Dwarves are not doing pretty well this season. The stadium upgrade is preventing riot and pitch invasion. I think Dwarves should win this match. I will say 1-0. Actually, 2-1 is more possible, I think. Let's continue with our next match. Lizard versus Orcs. Here, Lizards are having a good season, right? Orcs are a little bottom side of the table. There is a nice inducement for the Orcs. One Blitzer down. If they can get some removals, I think they can have a good chance in this match, but Lizard team is really very fast and strong at the same time. I think it is a 2-1 win for the Lizards in this match. We continue with two Claw teams, Necromantic versus Chaos Dwarf. Necromantics has a good run lately, and their really skills very nice. I think they will get the win here too. They can get some critical removals probably, and I will say a 1-0. We continue with Chaos versus Nurgle. Another two Claw teams facing each other, and they already scheduled match to 19th September 10 UTC early. TVs are also close to each other. Chaos has two Mighty Blow close. They have all warriors, a good ball carrier. On the other hand, also a good ball carrier and claw Mighty Blow plus Beast of Nurgle. I think Nurgle is closer to win here. That's 1-0. I want to see Harvey make a good winning run, but I think this is not the match. But of course he can do. If Claw Mighty Blow works better for one side early on in the match, it will bring a big advantage. Last match, Dark Elves vs Goblins. Elves are always tricky for the goblins, especially if they cannot get the removals. Elf teams can react much more faster than the other teams, so they cause big trouble. And especially this witch elf, another plus strength, to tackle blocks, mighty blow block. That's gonna be a rough one. There's a kick line, man. So one turn option also a little bit more difficult. I think a 2-0 win for the Dark Elves here. But of course, anything can happen, and I hope to see a Goblin win here. Yeah, we've finished the predictions also. It is the end of the recap for week 11. Thank you very much for watching. Please always feel free to give me some feedbacks about your matches or about your teams if you want to mention something. I can gladly mention here in the recap. Thank you very much again. See you next time. Bye bye.